So today is story time. Okay, now let me break this down really quick. So a new client came to me this tax season, and when I reviewed their situation, they were looking at owing over 38,000 to the IRS. 38,000, you heard that right. Okay, but after I stepped in and applied the right strategies tailored to their situation, we was able to get that number down to just over 9,000. Yeah, I fixed that. Okay. So I'm going to show you exactly how that happened and how you can stop leaving money on the table as well. Hey everybody, I'm Coach Tasha. I'm a business growth consultant and a tax strategist. I help ambitious professionals, self-employed people, small business owners, and side hustlers like you protect your business and finally get the clarity you deserve when it comes to money and taxes. Now, if you're tired of guessing your way through taxes, you're in the right place. Okay, let's get started. Now, so the client was referred to me because their previous tax person wasn't available this season. Now, this client is a nurse, okay, working a traditional W-2 job and doing 1099 contract work on the side. So even if you're not a nurse and that's your situation, this applies to you as well, okay? Now, they did mention that every year they feel like they're overpaying way too much in taxes. So I was like, all right, let me see what we're working with. Now, when I took a look at the previous year's return, it was a mess. First of all, the return was marked as self-prepared, but the client had been paying, the person to do taxes, which is a major red flag because if someone's charging you but not signing your return, they're not standing behind their work, okay? There's no accountability. And if the IRS comes reaching out, that person is just leaving you there to deal with that alone, okay? Now, also, when I reviewed the Schedule C, which is the business return for self-employed, people, the only thing that was being written off was mileage. That's it. No work-related supplies, no cell phone usage, no uniform expense, work clothing, no licensing, no admin expenses, like nothing, no strategies, okay? And they were also paying state tax on that 1099 income, taxes, period. But taxes, state taxes, you get to write off on the federal side, okay, as a tax write-off. So if you're a nurse, doing home health, private care, or any kind of 1099 contract work, usually you can deduct things like scrubs, uniforms, travel between patient homes, cell phone service, new phone purchases, car purchases, yes, car purchases, licensing, renewal fees, courses, certifications, workshops, even part of your home if you're handling scheduling at home or admin tasks and things like that. Now, a lot of people miss this, right? And it's really costing them thousands. So before I made any corrections, at first I like to run the numbers, let them know what we're starting with. And yes, they were looking to owe over 38,000. All right. And after I did, sorry about that, I had an alarm. After I did some much needed cleanup, which they didn't even realize they needed, I found a lot of write-offs. And that's how I was able to get it to, save them like 29,000 and got them owing a little over 9,000. Okay. So they were very happy to pay my invoice. Okay. And that's the power of working with a tax strategist who knows your industry and your situation, because when you're juggling both a W-2 and 1099 income, it does get messy fast, okay? And if you're not keeping track of your deductions all year long, you're literally handing money back to the government. And yes, I work with clients nationwide, so, okay? Now, distance is not an issue, all right? Now, also, if you want to stay organized, right, I have you I created a product for y'all called a tax deduction tracker. It's very easy to use, and actually, it's even good for you if you're not a numbers person. Okay, you also get a home office worksheet in there, an equipment tracker. There's visualization charts. I do a demo video. And so the link will be in the description box. And if you wanna, if you wanna check it out, also you should get on my newsletter, the CEO Corner. I try to drop something, some informative tips every week or as often as I can. Okay. It's always packed with insights and tools and strategies to help you stay ready, not scrambling. Now, before you go, let me ask you something. Who taught you about taxes? Was it a professional? Was it Google? Was it straight up like trial and error? Make sure you drop that in the comments because I want to hear your story. Okay. Now, if you found this video helpful, don't just keep it to yourself. Okay. Like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on my next, video. Okay. And also, I will see you at the corner of success. Bye for now.